What is up, comic fans? Happy Tuesday. Happy new DC Day. It is one of the happiest of new DC days. A long-awaited book has finally hit the shelves. I know some people out there thought it wasn't going to happen. It happened. It is today. Can't wait to talk about it. Got tons of them. We're going to be giving some away today as well. And got some new books to talk about. We're going to hang out for a little bit, go over some stuff. But before we do that, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get it going. As always, we got to give the shout outs. First up, Big Time Collectibles. If you don't know about them, find out about them on their website, social media. You can also find them on Whatnot. Fantastic online retailer. And if you need anything cleaned or pressed, don't forget to hit up our good friend Justin over on Instagram. He can get those books cleaned and pressed for you and back to you, or to a grading service if you need that extra support and protection for your comics. The link to Justin and BTC, as well as ABX Comics and Games, my local comic shop, is all in the description below. ABX is where I pick up all my books every week. Fantastic shop, the best brick and mortar that exists. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Tuesday and a fantastic start to their holiday season. I know that I am. We are holly and jolly around here. I'm very excited. I feel like us Godzilla fans and Monsterverse fans are eating good. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we got a brand new Godzilla -1 drop. We had a brand new episode of Monarch Legacy of Monsters on Apple TV. We have a brand new trailer for Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. And you might be thinking, what does this have to do with DC? Well, we have a brand new Godzilla vs. Kong special edition connecting covers, issue 1 variants with sound effects built in. Yes, sir. I got a stack of them here. Some for me, some for you, some to go around. So we'll be giving a set away of those today. We'll also dive into it, and I'll show you what the cover looks like. We'll listen to them roar. But before we do any of that, let's go ahead and say hello to the people in the chat. Clocking in first and foremost, per usual, our main man with pots and pans, Las Crucius 1971 with the hooray and the woohoo. Hope you're doing good. Tom, what is going on, my man? I'm glad to see you in the chat as well. What is going on? What is going on? Hello from New Mexico, Las Crucius says. What is going on, Jeremy? Dang, I came in as soon as I got notification popped up and someone already beat me. Yeah, there's just people in there that just know how to be first to these things. The notification probably should have first popped up days ago. If YouTube worked properly, the notification would have popped up days ago when I set the stream up. At least that's what it's supposed to do. That's not necessarily what it always does, but that's what it's supposed to do. And then you get one like 30 minutes before the stream starts, and then boom, when the stream starts. William Williamson, what is happening? Or Wilson, my goodness. Hope you're doing good today as well. Happy holidays to you. Look at the custom emojis. You get access to all those by joining that channel membership down below. Fantastic way of supporting the channel. Get a little kickback as well. Is it new DC Day? Frig, yes, you are right, Sir Timothy Nerdy. It is DC Day, and a huge shout out to Sir Timothy Nerdy. He brought home multiple comic book community awards for Best Supporter, as well as Best Collaborative Project with Between the Lines with him and Roscoe. Fantastic individual. You can catch Sir Timothy Nerdy right here on this channel, Sunday nights at 8:30. He is a regular guest co-host, comes and hangs out and chit-chats about all things pop culture, and we spoil comics and reviews and all kinds of good stuff. What is going on, Lisa? Good to see you. Hello, hello. 20 minutes early and the chat is already popping. That's a good thing. I love seeing that. People hopefully excited to come hang out, talk new books, and all that good stuff. Our good friend Scott has made it. What is going on, Scott? Hope you're doing good today. Hope you're having a fantastic week. I'm back. Yes, we are, Scott. Yes, we are. 3 thumbs. Perfect. Yeah. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. It helps with the eternal battle against the YouTube algorithm. That thing is a tricky majigger to figure out, and I have not done it yet. I just know that they tell you that thumbs up, sharing streams, and leaving comments are big helps with getting the channel pushed out there. I mean, there's countless, literally countless individuals that do stuff on YouTube, and there's still countless individuals that do comic book content on YouTube. So in order for people to find the channel and see if this is the place they would like to come hang out and chit chat, they got to find it. Ryan Riley, what is happening? Sup, my peeps? We are many. We are legion. That's nice. There you go. There he is. ABX Comics and Games. Sorry I missed you this morning. And hello to everyone here. You know what, Paul? I forgive you. I forgive you. You got a good staff there. Matt's fantastic. He took care of me, and he insulted Alan a proper amount of times to keep me happy. I appreciate it. What is going on, John? Comic Avalon. Hello, hello. House of Ella's in the building. Donovan, how are you today? Let's go, Legionnaires. Hello, Pops. What is up, Mark and Legion? Evil's Comics is in the chat. What is going on, Mike? Hope you're doing good today. Anachronic Comics, happy DC Day to you, too. Hope you're doing well. We are Godzilla. That's a good one. I'll accept it. It's definitely Godzilla season. Yo, with like interest and support and love for like DC stuff in movies and the Marvel stuff in movies just absolutely dropping over the last few years. I feel like the MonsterVerse has come in and just taken all the hype. And so far, it's just been hits. It's a breath of fresh air, digging every minute of it. And that's one thing that we've been talking heavily on Sunday nights during At Week's End, with Legacy of Monsters being the first MonsterVerse television show that ties in with the movies. We've been reviewing each episode as the weeks go. And last Sunday, 2 days ago, we did a full-on spoiler discussion for Godzilla -1 that I will go out on a limb, and it's a short limb because this isn't reaching that. That is the movie of the year. Godzilla -1 movie of the year, and not as a monster fan or a Godzilla fan, but as the films that have released this year that I've watched. It's easily movie of the year. There's plenty I haven't gotten around to yet. I still need to see like Killers of the Flower Moon. That's something that's on my radar, being a Scorsese film, all that good stuff. What holiday? Christmas holiday. It's the Christmas holiday season. Uh-oh, got a little lag there. There we go. Faith and Misery, what is going on? Good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well today. Hello, hello. What is up? Brother John Comics is in the building. How are you? I appreciate you sharing the Christmas special episode of Guess That Key out on Instagram this week, getting the word out. I appreciate that. Guess That Key is every other Wednesday on Sector 2815's channel. I co-host on that one. It's a really fun comic book game show. You can win some prizes. The chat participates. It's a blast. Brother John is a huge supporter when it comes to that show, and I can't thank you enough. Paul Cook, Sector, is the host of that one. Fantastic individual, great channel. Izzyverse NYC is in the building. What's up, everyone? What is up, Izzy? Hope you're doing well. Boop, 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 boo. Scrolling. What is up, Kyle of Comics 87? Happy DC Day to you. Blue Hellion is in the chat. Hello, hello. If you guys haven't already, be sure to hit that thumbs up while you pour in. What is going on? Hulk Collector 82. Hope you're doing good today. Good to see you in the chat. Had some crunchy fries today. Used my air fryer today. First time. Nice. Yeah, I got my wife an air fryer not too long ago. She had been wanting one, and I got her one, and she loves it. She cooks in it often. And yeah, I like it. It's less dishes. Gary Woods, what's up? Hope you're doing good today. What's going on, my fellow DC fans? It's a good day to be a DC fan. Every Tuesday is a fantastic day to be a DC fan. What's up, Derek? Good to see you in the chat. Mad respect. Hello, hello. How are you today? Spidey's Powdered Tumblers. Yo, if y'all haven't followed Jose over on Instagram, he's always doing so much cool stuff. He's got like this artistic ability to make things that are useful and cool now. Be sure to check him out. Super cool page over there. Scrolling. Okay, I thought it was new CD day. I'm so dyslexic. Jesus. What is going on, Ben Compton? Hello, how are you today? 22 watching, 3 thumbs up. Let's hit it. Yeah, normally you'd have to like back out and come back in to see like a real-time thumbs up. Hopefully people are remembering to smack that thumbs up as they roll in. Crappy weekend so far, but have time to turn things around at least. Absolutely. That's the spirit. You know, I try to convince myself that every day is a good day. Just try missing one. You know, you don't come back from that. I thought we weren't supposed to cross streams. It works sometimes. And we've seen them hashtag We Are Legions. Love seeing that. 17 likes so far. Keep it up. Yeah, we got 29 watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I'll be back in a few. Got to do some work. We'll drop the hashtag before you. I think you did. Yeah. Okay, good. Evil's Comics says, Hail Megatron. Hello, what is going on, Megatron? All is going well. I appreciate you coming to hang out. Speaking of Megatron, Transformers issue 3 goes on sale tomorrow. It was a fantastic issue. Besides the shock value of just getting issue 1, you know, just having the new Skybound Transformers, I would easily say issue 3 was my favorite issue. My eyes are so watery today. I would suggest a cloth, not paper towel, but a cloth towel. Cloth towel, Sprintzilla. We are Team Kong. I'm Team Kong, most certainly. Most certainly. Watching from Cybertron. Well, you've got good vision, my good friend. Very good vision. Batman is my favorite Marvel character. There we go. And from what I understand, Spider-Man is your favorite DC character. The only issue with -1 is that it didn't play at all the theaters, but I feel like it still do amazing. The box office, yeah, it's already well made its money back. It hasn't released worldwide yet. It released in Japan, and it had a North America release. And as of Sunday, it already passed 35 million with only a 15 million budget. The age-old formula: double your budget, and that's profit. And I mean, that's some gray area to that, obviously, but that's a safe rule to live by. And it doesn't have a UK or European release until next week or something like that. And at this point, it's got so much traction, so much positive feedback. After we pick Bubba up, we can. Where is the dress like that?
It's in the living room.
Go get it.
Take it off and
you know how to put it on? All right, how about you leave the because it's kind of chilly outside, so we'll take this off and leave that stuff on. Leave the shirt and the pants on. Then you put it on over that.
Okay.
Once it hits that UK release, I think it's going to soar. It's got so much good traction. 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's insane. Joker is mine, but Batman is right there next to him. For favorite DC character? Nice. I need to find these shows. That one in the Old People Comic Show. I can't find them. What is the Old People Comic Show? Old People Comic Show. I like comic shows. I relate to old people. What is going on? Couching and slouching with C. Bizzle. Good to see you here today. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good new DC day. Haven't seen the box office numbers for Godzilla -1. Sunday was at 34 point something. It's past 35 at this point. Did you get your wife an air fryer or did you get her one for you? Let's be honest. She wanted to eat the food. I got it for her because whether she has it or not, she's still cooking. She's still cooking. She don't want me to cook. I'm pretty good at like gourmet hot dog and Pop-Tarts. That's a full meal. If you want me to cook, you got to be okay with that. What is going on? The Immortal One has entered the chat. Biggie Shack, what is going on? Hope you're doing good. Hello, hello. Let's see. I don't think there's been a new CD day in years. It's been a few, at least. It's been a few years. I think they do, right? And it's getting close. It's got to be getting close to the time where CDs are actually popular again. You know, we already had the what do you call it? The record renaissance. We're almost due for a CD renaissance. We'll see. Mark will be on the 10-1-1 tonight on Gary's channel. Yeah, and I uploaded some stuff in here. I want to try to give Gary a proper shout out about that. I'll be a guest host on the 10-1-1 on Gary B, the Casual Comic Guys channel, 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. That'll be a good time. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. I'll bring that up toward the end of the stream as well. Let's see. No, I completely lost the chat. Found it. Godzilla Kong preview looks legit. Yeah, this is issue 1 and 2 have released. Second print of issue 1 is released, and this was a long delayed. Some people out there said it wasn't happening. Edition of number 1. Like, it's a sound effects cover. We're going to get through this chat a little bit faster and then we'll check it out. They're stopping with CDs and Blu-rays, so hold on to yours. Yeah, Best Buy is stopping. Disney said they're not going to produce physical media. Best Buy is not going to carry it, but there's hope. You have online shops that are still going to be doing it, and those shops will continue to exist because Walmart is actually going to double down on their physical media sections after the beginning of the year, supposedly. They're recognizing the hole in the market, and apparently, I think with something as large as Walmart, they can afford the loss prevention aspect of it, which I know has been a huge deal for anybody that carries physical media properties, is like the loss prevention aspect. But Walmart is going to apparently double down. What is going on, Lee Newman? Hope you're doing good today. What is up? Okay, I'm back. Way back in the stream. Yeah, fast forward that bad boy. I love the new trailer for Godzilla and Kong, especially when they were running together. Got me so yes, dude, I love the look of Godzilla. He looks slimmed down. He's got the magenta spikes. I've got so many ideas on why it is and what's happening, and I cannot wait to dive into it. It's always the little details, the little changes. From one Godzilla to the next, maybe for the most part, you expect to see a slightly different design. I mean, he's clearly recognizable as Godzilla. You always look at him like there's Godzilla, but just the little details go so far. Godzilla X Kong looks amazing. It did. Your kids always make me smile. They make me smile. Man. I appreciate that. Slim pickings. Pop-Tarts for the win, my man. I don't really care for them unless they're blueberry and it's like the middle of the night. I'm starving and then you break them in half and just eat the middle. Boom, boom, boom. What is going on? Phil Ailing has made it. All right. Let me see if I can just scroll down and get a little bit farther down. Oh, we missed the 8-track Renaissance. Yeah, they just skipped it, didn't it? They completely skipped that. Yeah, Pops is waiting for it. He still has his. I know that. I know that's right. Let's see some books, Cal said. All right, let's do it. I'm just going to scroll on down to the bottom. If I missed an important comment, just make sure you drop it again. Dope Comics, what is happening? Collecting Madurs, what is happening? Glad to see everybody here today. Got 29 people watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. All right, so this is the book. This is the one that everyone's been waiting on. Is this right here? This right here. This beautifully polybagged issue number 1 of Godzilla versus Kong versus the Justice League. And these are the Battle Roar FX cover variant. So polybags. There it goes. And these right here were announced like when they first announced the book. So this is one. I'm trying to make sure I find my copy because these polybags are very unique. These polybags are very special. So when they first announced the book, they showcased a specific cover. And then when it got closer and hit solicitations, they started showing this as the cover. This is just a polybag image. This is not the cover of the book inside. And the polybags on top of that are resealable. They got the little gummy tape there, like a regular resealable bag, like comic bag, like these jokers here. They make these things resealable. Same exact concept. So you don't have to rip the polybag. You get to keep it if you want, collect the polybag. And then when you get it out, the back of the book matches the polybag. And what's so cool is you get the exclusive cover that's limited to only this edition. And when you open it, it has the polybag on the inside cover. Yo, that is super dope. Super cardstock. And if you look right there in his mouth is where the actual speaker is. So the sound effects comes out of like right where you would expect it to, right where you want it to. So they are a little sensitive. I will say that. I don't really know what triggers them. If it's like with a Hallmark card, it's normally opening it. But I have no clue what triggers these things. But there's the Godzilla one. And then, of course, the King Kong. Hear him roar. Same thing. The back of this one is orange. And let's get this bad boy open. Boom, 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 boom. And there's... Yo, it's amazing. I absolutely love these things. And then, of course... It's a little high pitch on the end there, but man, these things are super dope. Absolutely dope. And of course, they connect. Is that it? Oh, there we go. Really, really cool image. This is actually the promo image that they used during, what was it they announced? At San Diego Comic-Con this year was when this was officially announced, and that was the image they used. Is that like a Tony Daniels cover? Who did this cover? I don't... Variant cover by Christian Deuce and Luis Guerrero. So yeah, dude, he absolutely crushed it. Like the look of Kong on there, he just nailed it. Like it's just so good. Yeah. I agree. Kong needs a little more bass in his growl. But man, they still did the dang thing. So a set of these is being given away today. So don't go anywhere if you would like to enter to win a set of these. Like these things are $15 a piece, man. So that's $30 value given away today. And like always, we'll pull some DC Comics Cosmic cards to throw in with your winning. and we'll just keep it rocking from there. Killer gimmick, the gimmick to end all gimmicks. The only way it'd been better is if they had foiled it somehow, embossed it maybe. I'm a huge fan of comic book gimmicks. They're supposed to be fun, right? You don't have to buy them if you don't like them. They always have the plain Jane covers for the Mondays out there. But man, that's so fun. So fun. I'm so excited to get those books with the poly bags. The monster noise got me so bad. I love it. Absolutely. It's going to drive shipping personnel nuts. I can see that. my truck been going off all morning. That's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah. It was awesome getting to see Jeremy this morning at the LCS. He came in to pick his up as well. Yeah, it's awesome. A little late, but I'm here. What is going on, Loader's Empire? Glad you made it. Glad you made it. Hope you got to see the books that we're going to be giving away today. Yeah, that's the Kong from the new trailer. The battery marks is going to be dead by the end of the day. Could be, especially once I pick Finn up. He's been talking about and waiting on these to come in since last Thursday. I took him up to the shop and we were looking at them and getting a little video to post to kind of get word out that they're going to be there. My LCS, I think, said he had 10 copies of, I think it was 10 or 12 copies of each cover. He sold out before they even opened the doors today. They were all got. They were all got. Must have spent a mint. Yeah, it was a small release week, so they hit on the right release week. I'm like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Monster noise is wacky. They sound a lot better in person. I'll tell you that. I saw Jim Lee's little social media post he put out like a month ago showing them off, and they sounded one way on there, and they definitely sound a different way in person. The Godzilla one is spot on. The Kong one, it's a little off. Yeah, me too, Lisa. Me too. They always dog those 90s gimmicks now. Well, they're solid books. Yeah, I just like that it's always an option. I've got the plain Jane cover for this book. I've got a couple of the variants for it. I mean, like if there's stuff if you want it, and there's stuff if you don't. I would love to see more of the advancements and birthday cards make their way to comics. Absolutely. I'm completely there with you. It's crazy that it took them so long. Hallmark has had a monopoly on this, and now we're moving into the comic realm, finally getting their due. But a sledgehammer with a gimmick cover would be cool. Open the book here, Gunfire. Wow. I'm excited for Birds of Prey 4. Yeah, that's out this week. That one's not on my pool list, but it's definitely out. It's definitely out. I'll continue to live vicariously through you on that one and get the updates on Sundays. What is going on? Kenny B. Kenneth Bird recently had a birthday, so everyone be sure to give him a huge happy birthday. It'd be cool if Godzilla's book had its own power-up noise. Yeah, the little humming noise. Yo, you did it. You look great. You look like a little princess. If you'll stop eating the plastic, I can open it.
We can't eat plastic.
Well, you sure did just have it in your mouth, didn't you?
I was about to eat it.
Yeah, we can't eat plastic, but yet you were about to do it. Here you go. Don't make mess.
Okay, it's chocolate, my favorite.
Yeah. We'll fire you up with a bunch of chocolate. That way you'll pass out on the car ride to pick up Finn. How does that sound? Thumbs up. Cool. Perfect. Perfect.
When we do that, and it warms up, can we go to a park?
When it warms up, can we go to a park? That's a fair assessment. I'll say yes to that. When it warms up.
Yeah, and can we go to the little park?
You talking about today or when it warms up?
When it warms up and today.
Both of those things? Well, we'll have to see if it warms up later today. Okay. Get out reason them. That's how you do it. It doesn't work, but it's worth a shot. Hallmark breaking into comics confirmed. Birds of Prey disappointed me. No, Big Bird. No thanks. Okay. More battery powered comics, please. Yeah, and I want one that lights up next. Like I don't want to have to be limited to the sunlight to get the shine. Let's get one that lights up next. All right, let's look at the few books that I did pick up today, and I cannot wait to talk about some of these. Again, no spoilers. I saved the spoilers for Sunday night at Week's End, 8:30. Be sure to check that out. Not the biggest stack of books today. I had 5 that I brought home from our reading list, and so far I've been able to get through 4 of them. I'm going to read the other one in the car line here shortly when I'm picking up Finn. And so first up, man, oh man, okay, so Shazam, number 6. The end of the first story arc. All of these Dawn of DC are coming out with like the modern classic format of trying to do like 6-issue arcs. It's easy to put them in collected volumes after that and sell those. So I was expecting to get a finale to the story arc, and we did. That's what it is. So I used to love Captain Marvel. He so much so more than Superman because of Kingdom Come growing up. And he just was always the dude for me. And then they turned him into this weird whatever he's been for the past years. He's not Captain Marvel. He's Shazam. He's not unique. There's a whole family of them. He's not okay. He's not the champion of nothing. He's a blubbering child when he's in his fully powered mode. It's bothered me. It's bothered me so much so that I stopped enjoying the character. Well, Mark Waid, who's writing this, wrote Kingdom Come. He is a long-standing modern-day legend in comics. He understands this character so well. And it kind of solicited this series when it was starting that he was going to correct the character. He's done it. He's absolutely done it. Going with gummy bears this time? Enjoy. They are gummy bears. And he's absolutely done it. In the first issue, he went ahead and established that this is not Shazam. This is the Captain. They can't say Captain Marvel due to legal reasons. In a previous event right before this, they solidified Mary Marvel as being Mary Marvel. They've solidified Billy Batson as being called the Captain, and they kind of even introduced a way and a reason why he's called the Captain. Shazam is the Wizard. He's always been the Wizard. It doesn't make sense. Like how ridiculous was it that they made movies of this character without him having a name? It just makes no sense. But he's called the Captain. The next issue, he's not a bumbling child when he's in the form of the Captain. Captain Marvel is not a buffoon. He has the wisdom of Solomon. And they tried to play it off like wisdom can mean different things. Wisdom can do this. Wisdom can do that. Captain Marvel's back. Captain Marvel's back. Absolutely loved it. Dan Moore's artwork is killer. He does such a unique thing with the way that he draws Captain Marvel in this. They are a little tiny. You want to eat it?
Tiny like a bug.
Like a bug? Is it a gummy bug?
No? It's a gummy bear.
Just a little midget gummy bear? Yeah. Okay. So he absolutely brought him back. I cannot wait to see what happens next, where he goes from here, what he's going to do. We'll see. But the Captain is back in proper form and fashion. So good to see it. So good to see it. Anyone else reading it? Can only imagine 10 years from now looking at these batteries in the comics leaking. Yeah. Can't wait. Can't wait. Might want to start them somewhere, store them somewhere, apparently. Yeah. Shazanimal. Mark Waid has done a great job. Yeah, he really has. She's going to be climbing the wall soon. She's going to be stuck in a car seat soon. We got 30 minutes when we head out to go pick up Finn, and because she'll be sitting there just bored in a car seat, it'll just have the reverse effect. She'll just go out and start drooling everywhere, sweating on one side. It'll be a whole thing. It's all part of the plan. Captain Carrot over Shazam. He had a name, Captain Sparklefingers. So annoying. Not you, just that. They can say Mary Marvel, but not Captain Marvel. Makes tons of sense. Legally speaking, yes. Back in the 70s, I did a whole video on like what's his name. Go back through I went through like the history of it, the legality of it, why it's stuck in the way it's stuck in, and pointed out historically how the Wizard's name is Shazam. It can't be the superhero. It's crazy. Mark Waid's DC book, Batman, Superman, World's Finest, Shazam, Teen Titans, World's Finest. Yeah, Teen Titans, World's Finest has been garbage, but the rest of them have been fire. It's not garbage. It's just pointless. It's a pointless book. What is going on, Esteban? Hope you're doing good today. Mark Waid got me reading DC. Started reading his Justice League run when I was hooked. Nice. Love Shazam. There we go. Sugar Crash. Exactly. What is going on, Warlord? Hope you're doing good. I used to sleep in the back window. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I know the story's still dumb. Yeah, they let Marvel swoop in and buy it when they were the 70s with the perks and all that stuff. They were just lax. They were too comfortable. I didn't grow up watching it, but I watched it when I was younger. Boom. Member for 16 months. Hashtag Weird Legion. I appreciate that. What is going on, Son of Bruce? Hope you're doing good today. Yeah, Warlord over that milestone comment. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, next up, another one that was an absolutely treat to read. It's Superman 78, The Metal Curtain. This is the second volume by Robert Venditti inside of the Christopher Reeve movie universe. Now, I will tell you, while I'm enjoying the heck out of this, while I can't wait to see where it plays out, this was an action-packed issue. They introduced some awesome, cool elements expanding the Christopher Reeve universe. But one thing that they did, they messed up the chronological timeline that existed. So I think this book has now been firmly planted between Superman the movie and Superman 2, where I assumed that, having read, the first volume with Brainiac, that it had to come after Superman 2. Well, it doesn't, because this is confirmed to come after volume 1. Good call. And this is also, there's events in here that clearly take place before Superman 2. So that was actually kind of fun getting to place it as you do, like any, squeeze in. Look, Pop's at home watching. He's typing messages. You tell Pop, hey.
Hey, Papa. Which one is Papa?
The pink one right here. It's right here. It says, I used to sleep in the back of my parents' station wagon, surrounded by luggage when we went on vacation. Don't get dirty. Here's your trash. All right, that's the last one for now. Let's take a little break, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
After I take a break, I'm going to eat more candy.
Yeah, after we get Bubba, we'll look at eating more candy. Trash. Yep, there you go. So yeah, it's kind of fun getting to place it. They do a lot of movie tie-in books all the time when an upcoming film's coming out. So it's always cool getting to read a book and fill the gaps between like Aquaman and the upcoming Aquaman 2. So it's kind of getting to do the same vibes with this now, which I really always enjoy. And yeah, just the art in it. Like I said, they introduced another aspect to expanding the Reeves universe, which I just had a blast with. I was excited. I was actually reading it when Pop called me earlier. I told him about it as well. We got some more member milestone chats coming in. We got Blue Hellion Comics in for 25 months. William Wilson in for 7 months strong. We got E-Man's World of Geek in for 25 months. Yeah, what it do, Legionnaires? What is up, homie? One of the most hated men on YouTube right now, E-Man and the C-List Villains. Truly villainous. Truly. If y'all have not checked out the C-List Villains podcast, do yourself a favor and check it out. They just had one of their live streams just explode, thousands of views, hundreds of comments. It's can't miss programming. X-Men and Thundercats was a crap for morning cartoons when I was growing up. I don't know about Thundercats for me, but X-Men definitely was. Definitely was. It's always been Captain Marvel to me, even though Marvel copyrighted the name. I'm exactly the same way. Exactly the same way. Boom, 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 boom. What is going on, Eddie Rodriguez? How's it going? 41 people watching. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. I don't know, ever since Guy Gardner, College Shazam, Captain Whitebread, and JLI, that's all I can think of when I see. That's super fair. And that's really like, was that Keith's era? I think that was Keith's era that's when they really started seeding the idea of Captain Marvel kind of having like that child mind. They wanted to separate him from Superman, but it was whoever did the run, The Power of Shazam, in like the early to mid 90s with the beautiful painted covers on all of them. I used to collect those as a kid. Like I used to love finding those just for the cover art alone even. But that's really when they started trying to separate him to his own. And then when Jeff Johns picked it up, they just went overboard with it, and way overboard. When is Aquaman coming out? December 22nd. They updated my game with Aquaman loading screen and new characters. What game? I like games. Cosplay Villains here. Rebel Moon comes out on the same day. That's right. Again, we're going to be eating good that day. That's going to be a great weekend. I never wrote it down since I anticipated leaving before then. Fair enough. I'm getting more and more excited for Rebel Moon. I'm getting more and more excited for Aquaman. Same thing for Rebel Moon, but I'm big excited for Aquaman. E for evil, exactly. He has one or two. Biggie Shack. Don't let him fool you. It's a DC GameStone game. I post pics on IG. Got you. You like N64 games? Yeah, that's what I play. I don't have a newer system. I don't do newer consoles. We have a Nintendo 64. It's hooked up in the kids' room. I've got like over 80 games, 6 consoles, 12 controllers, rumble packs, trimmer packs, memory cards. That's what I collect. That's what I actively play. You can slam the cartridge and just play and turn it off when you want. It's the pinnacle of video games. After that, it was all discs and all downhill. Now you're lucky if you even get a disc. You have to download it. 70% of playing a video game now is looking at a loading screen. Not for me. Not for me. But they sure are cool looking. I mean, I've played plenty of newer games than that over the years, but nothing's ever stuck. Played a Western game. It was like Grand Theft Auto, but in the West. I love that game. I just walked around hunting animals and selling pelts. It was a good time. It was a good time. All right. Intervening Comics, what is going on? I hope you're doing good today. I appreciate you hopping on this past Friday. He joined us on the community hangout that we do on Friday mornings over here. Great conversation. It was a great time. DC Heroes and Villains, got it. Aquaman is going to be a water blast. It sure is. GoldenEye is peak of video games. It's up there. It most certainly is. Like, it's still ridiculously playable all these years later. It was 10 years ago, Mark. Loading screens. Most don't even pretend like games don't have loading screens. Do not even pretend for a second. Every single game that anybody plays has got loading screens. Don't even pretend. Nowadays you have to put a game in and you have to wait like dang near a day just to let it download the game that you just put the disc in of. Nothing but loading screens. That's all you get. I've been present with homies that are playing games. Like, I'm loading screens. That's all you get. That's it. Tell you what, when I play Mortal Kombat on Nintendo 64, whether it be Mortal Kombat Legacy or Mortal Kombat 4, don't have to wait on it to load. Pick my character, boom, playing. Let's go. Let's rock. Oh yeah, man. Fridays are open panel to those that are, wide open, as long as you're like, we can check off who you are. Like, we don't just throw a stranger on there because you got to protect the channel, protect the viewers, all that kind of stuff. But if you're a known member of the community, you're more than welcome to hop on. More than welcome. GoldenEye's the OG of multiple first-person shooters. Yep. I might create a second gaming-only channel next year, Mark. Well, I will definitely not watch it unless you do Nintendo 64 content. E-Man is the Aquaman 2, 100%. Nintendo Switch has no loading screens. That's pretty dope. I might have to look into that. I gotta check on that. No loading screens. We'll see. I have a Raspberry Pi with more than 3,000 games from the 80s and 90s. Nice. Not sure what that means. I understand what a lot of games sounds like, and that sounds like a lot of games. Mark is out of touch when it comes to games. Fact. Don't mind him. Gotta mind me. Most games don't have loading screens because they're pulling information from the disc. Okay, yeah, because PlayStation 1 didn't do that, or PlayStation 2, or 3, or 4. When you put a disc in, what's the first thing it does? I'm trying to remember. I think y'all are trying to split a hair on what a loading screen is. Minutes they might, but whatever. A lot of games, yeah. We'll see. Oh, you have a point, Ari. Newer games. Yeah. Star Wars Trek Online Winter Wonderland. So I know Aggressive is a huge fan. He participates in it in some form or fashion, more than just a player. But huge Star Trek Online. I should create a Sega Genesis channel for no one to watch. I can watch that because I have a Sega Genesis. I have a Nintendo 64. I have a Super Nintendo. I have a Sega Genesis. Game Gear. I just like the older stuff. I don't have time to get in the newer stuff. I will tell you though, between that new RoboCop game and Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, I'm like, should I buy a PS5? Then I remind myself my kids are 3 and 6, so whatever I buy, by the time they're wanting a console, there'll be a new one out, and I'll have wasted that money, and it'll be on to the next thing. I still need to update my PS Vita. Yeah, I have my PSP. I don't have the Vita. I have the first one. Injustice game is good to play. Nice. Not the disc, the drive, LOL. That was a gamer error. A grammar error. I'm familiar with grammar errors. Mark, you may need to update your gaming experience. That Avatar game actually looks... Yeah. That's what I was just talking about. It looks amazing. I've been following that. Turn my Xbox off for 3 days and play 5 different games and then go back to the game and launch it like it never stopped. Yeah, I don't think that's new. I don't think that's new at all. I remember back plenty of newer games that I played. You can go back to right where you left stuff. When I played that Western game, I forget the name of it. Grand Theft Auto in the West. It wasn't Grand Theft Auto. Oh, same thing. Just open world, walk around, play games. or hunt animals or do missions, whatever. You know, sell the pelts after you hunt them down. That was the craziest part to me. You shoot like a coyote and go and skin it, and then you just sell the pelt. But on Xbox One and only played Minecraft on it. Nice. Beating you twice my age at Marvel vs. Capcom in the arcade circa 1996 just hits different. Yes. You know, Red Dead. That sounds right. Red Dead Redemption, I think it was. I think it was called Red Dead Redemption, now that you say that out loud. Beast World Waller Rising should be really good. Not getting Beast World Metropolis World Tour. Well, let's talk about it, because there are still more books here. Y'all want to talk about video games, get me sidetracked. Have to educate people on stuff I don't know nothing about. But we have Titans Beast World Waller Rising. Beast World is in full effect, hence the thumbnail for today having Starro on it, as well as a little Beast Boy on his shoulder. This was pretty dope. If you're a fan of the Parliament, the Kingdom, the whole like avatars with the red, green, blah, 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 it kind of plays on that. You get to see Amanda Waller making some plays, some moves, and it really focuses on kind of like this is a direct follow-up to Beast World #1, a very specific character in it. You follow them and their attempt to disrupt the kingdom. It's pretty cool. It's kind of a where are they now kind of thing with the random list of characters that appear in it. It's an oversized book. It has a $4.99 price tag. Chuck Brown wrote it. It gets a little confusing though. I'm not going to lie. There's like, I wasn't confused, but when I read some of this stuff, I'm like, yo, this is kind of overblown. And it really was. Wasn't a fan of the artwork in it because of it being such complex storytelling. You really need to have more simple, refined art. This was very chaotic artwork. It wasn't bad. It was just kind of chaotic. But there's a lot of cool stuff that happens in here. Some important stuff for some of the stuff surrounding Amanda Waller. I'm excited to see where it goes. Yeah, as long as you get a napkin.
Yeah, as long as I have to take my costume off.
That's very true. Are you able to pull it?
I won't get plum juice on it.
Exactly. Are you able to pull the chair up and grab a napkin?
I have no idea.
Well, you're going to have to try. You can't have a plum without a napkin. You're silly. But yeah, so we had 2 different Beast World books came out today. The other one is from this new series of one-shots called Beast World Tour.
Is it supposed to get off like this?
Yeah, it's perfect. Give me a high five. You did it.
How is it supposed to get off?
Just like you did it. But they're going to be touring around the DCU, looking at different cities that are kind of famous, like Metropolis, Coast City Stars, stuff like that, and seeing the, I don't know, what's going on with those characters that are associated with those cities. They're kicking it off first with Metropolis, featuring story with John Kent, Supergirl, as well as Dreamer, who was first introduced on CW's The Flash show, who got pulled in to DC Comics. Pretty cool character that was really brought in, I think, during, what was it, Lazarus Planet. But we'll see what's happening here. We have a Power Girl looking like she's been transformed. But again, I'll remind everybody, if you're not like a fan of the associated characters, these probably aren't going to be all that too important for you. I'm a big fan of the Metropolis characters. I love all the super family and everything, so I'm excited for this one. This is the last one I haven't read yet, so I ain't got much more to say on it other than there's going to be a lot of these tours. You need help? You need help? Oh, yeah, there's a lot on it. So I'm going to go grab her a napkin, and in the meantime, we're going to play this video right here. All right, here we go. What I have in here and what I've had for a while, I've kept one of these sitting in wait, is what's called a comic skin. These are do-it-yourself items. If you're familiar with EGS Grading Company, before they got their most recent patented slabs, they used to use this company called Comic Skin. These are fantastic. You see the label on there. You can write your own label, or I'll show you what else you can do. You have these side rails here, and then you have your custom piece of art. So what we're going to do is get that bad boy out of there. And there's all of that. And then the last book up, the one that, man, I'm still on the fence about. This has got like pros and cons. All in all, Detective Comics is so much better. But Batman 140 dropped today, and the new storyline started with the last issue where Batman, Zur-En-Arrh, that personality hidden inside of him that's devoid of Bruce Wayne, just pure Batman, is in full control. The Joker brought it out because he wants to fight with this pure Batman. So this book is just a knockdown fight. But it's just, I don't know, man. It's just like there's this little, it feels hollow to me. This is just, to me, it has action in it. It has a little, okay, we're doing this now. The story's moving. It's structured fine. The artwork's great and everything. But it just feels devoid of any real heart. I don't know how else to describe it. It just feels like a gimmick book, story-wise. And it's not bad. But when we get to the last page, do you get like this big little reveal? Yeah, big little reveal. But it was solid enough. I'll continue to pick it up. I'm always going to pick up the primary Batman title. It's a lot better than Tynan's run on Batman. It's fun. We know from that last issue, you saw all the different personalities of Zur-En-Ah, like a Michael Keaton Zur-En-Ah, an Adam West Zur-En-Ah, a Frank Miller Zur-En-Ah. So that was pretty cool what they did with that. But it all just feels hollow and gimmicky. We'll see. Ron V's writing, as Paul Cook says, while they're over here playing checkers while Ron V's playing chess with Detective Comics. And that's how it feels to me. That's how it feels. That's kind of just taken like the front end of my brain of what's really happening with Batman right now in comics is what's happening in Detective Comics. It just seems more important to the character, more meaningful. It's got way better character depth to it and everything. It's just better. Came in better. Yeah, that was a one shot. She came into the actual story to play with everybody in like Lazarus Planet or something when they had to go get the Helmet of Fate and all that. Remember? I'm not talking about her first appearance. I'm talking about it's like where you can find her in story. Scott, you should be able to hardwire it to your modem and don't forget to take time to load. My internet is slow. This Batman will probably kill Joker. Not a chance. There ain't a chance at all. Nope. I mean, he's more than capable of it all. But he's more than I don't even want to say he's more than willing to do it. I mean, that's the impression they gave you at the end of the last issue. But there's always other options, like he could always harm him to the point of him being incapable of harming anybody else in the future. It's just, they're not killing the Joker, though. I'll promise you that. Of the first two issues, Mr. J is back. Let's go. Best day of the week. What is up, Flo Dameron? Flo was last week's winner for the new DC Day. I sent your stuff off today. Tracking is in the car. I don't send it out normally unless there's a problem with something or unless it's a purchase. Someone buys something you get tracking, but Arkham Knight, Zur-En-Ah, and then they added in the skin in the game. That's pretty cool. Have a good day, Kyle. By Kyle. Bruce and New Injustice of Batman, and then it came across like Superman killed Joker in Injustice. But that's pretty much it for today. And like I said, I'm going to be going to pick up Finn here in just a minute. Yeah, Lazarus Planet. Yeah. Thereafter, that was a cool issue. They used Dreamer to take everyone down to the different levels, figure out what was going on with the Helm of Fate, where it got left with the battle with the demon Nazar on Lazarus Planet. All right, I'm going to remind everybody, a massive giveaway happening right now. Boom, $15 comics right here, 15 a piece. The sound effects cover for Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong issue number 1. If y'all weren't here earlier, those poly bags that they come in, they are in fact poly bags. They are resealable. You take your book out, put your book back in. Inside the poly bag, you have this awesomeness right here. Boom. Let me get it to come together. There we go. That's what's inside of them. Super duper cool. Let's hit them with the sound effect one time. Everyone knows. Yep. You already see what's happening in the chat. Throw hashtag We Are Legion. And these are super dope. Even the image that's on the poly bag is on the inside cover of the book. The sound effects comes directly out of their mouth. So if you don't want to keep the poly bag, you still always will have that cool artwork on the inside of the cover and on the back of the book, respectively. So these are super cool, man. They're super fun. They were delayed, but they made it. Super not cheap, but still, since I saw them announced, I knew I wanted to get a set to use for today to give away. I know a lot of people won't get one because of the price point on them. I knew a lot of people might not have access to them. They were allocated through shops, so all shops, however many they ordered, most of them got a limited quantity compared to even that. So we got a couple things we got to do while we do this giveaway. First off, I need to get the screen sharing. Everyone already knows. Hashtag We Are Legion. Let me pull this up on the screen. Got it right the first time. There we go. Hashtag We Are Legion will get you entered. Anybody and everybody jump in and enter. It's completely free shipping if you are a channel member, no matter where you are. If you're not a channel member, it's free shipping in the US. If you're outside of the US, I will cover part of the shipping. You're going to have to hit me up on social media about the rest. All right, we got a couple things to talk about. I'll be a guest tonight on Gary B, the Casual Comic Guys channel. It's a show he does called the 10-1-1, where you feature 10 books that have special meaning to you. One book that's like the most specialist, and then you bring a spec book. So that'll be a fun kind of conversation hangout show. I guess just a good chance to get to know the guests, and it'll be me in this point. I've been kind of thinking about what I want to bring for that, so I think that'll be pretty cool. So Gary is sitting at 1.99 subscribers, 1,990 something subscribers. So real quick, before I run this giveaway, we're going to do something. I'm going to drop Gary's channel in the chat. I just dropped the link to his channel in the chat. Hit that link, go over there, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. That'll take you straight to the show that I'm on, and go ahead and leave a comment in his live chat there. Like, the show's already posted. Everyone hit the link, go over there now. Let's get him over 2,000. There's no reason why with 40 something people here, we can't push him over 2,000 real quick. And then once we get done with that and dropping some comments in his live chat, then we'll run this giveaway. There's no reason to not support another homie there. Appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that, Ryan. I see those comments coming in over on Gary's channel already. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up while you're there. Thank you so much, Warlord. Let's show Gary some love. He's a fantastic channel. He doesn't do all kinds of crazy stuff. He just kind of stays in his lane. He does the show where he has these guest appearances on, and he kind of does like Conan content, and just Gary likes to do Gary stuff. And if you enjoy what Gary does, you will love that channel. Be sure to check him out. Be sure to check him out. And then go ahead. Yeah, got the link. Hit that link real quick, and then just come right back here when you're done. It'll take you right over there to the stream I'll be on. You know, that way you can come over there tonight, hang out, and watch that show as well. But hit that channel. Boom. There we go. I see a lot of comments coming in. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Eman, Pops, Jeremy, Faith, Misery, Larry. Thank y'all so much. Good folks doing good things. Gary's a good guy, and I said it before. I'll say it again. Good people deserve good things. Gary deserves good things. Thank you, Lee, Anachronic, all you guys. All right. I'll give everybody a second to come back over here before I spin this giveaway. I don't think you have to be present to win. You just have to boom. Yeah, I know. He's like right on the verge of it. You know what I'm saying? He's right on the verge. Like, could this be the moment we push him over 2K? Thank you so much, Larry, Ryan. Thank you all so much. I was flopping over there. I'm seeing all those comments coming in and stuff. I appreciate that. What's good? Keepers of the Cash. All right, Brother John. Thank you so much. Hey, it's the Grow Together channel. Yeah, it's cool seeing all the comments coming in. Thank you, Sec Nick. Thank you, Scott. Everybody appreciate that. Appreciate that. Random up to 11 likes. Good stuff. Good stuff. I know a lot of us are already subscribed to Gary. A lot of us already know about Gary. He's a fantastic individual, fantastic member of this community. He always does as much as he possibly can to show his love and appreciation for other members of the community and just spread the word of them out. So I definitely wanted to take the time to do that before we do all that. 2K giveaway at the start of the year for my channel. Faces, hearts. Very cool, Durs. Very cool. I'm still waiting on you to send me something from your last giveaway from what was like 6 months ago. I still love you though. Still love you though. I know there's a Turok 1 involved with it, so I'm definitely excited. Yeah, I'm losing subscribers. I think people do. So YouTube's been on some weird stuff lately. I actually had an email correspondence with him today, but like all of a sudden, like right at 3 weeks ago, the rate in which my channel operates and moves changed drastically. I talked to Pops about it. I've talked to some of the homies about it as it was happening. I've been watching it. Like you're used to your videos moving at a certain rate, certain viewers, and mine just went like this. And then after about a couple of days, it'll gradually go up. But I watched my subscribers drop 10 subscribers in front of my eyes while I refreshed it. And then like normally when subscribers drop, it's like an algorithm trying to keep bots out kind of thing. And then they'll kind of come back. And that's what happened. They came back, but then they dropped again. And then I went up like 5 and they dropped it. I've never seen my channel being so crazy. It's blowing my mind. Turok is my number one, dude. I'm a huge Turok 1 fan. Huge Turok fan. Love it. Talking about Nintendo 64, there's like 4 fantastic games. Hashtag Finn's dad. All right. I was riding a huge wave for the month. It died like 2 months ago. A couple weeks ago, it started popping in. Dude, it is so weird. So weird. All right, let me refresh Gary's stream one more time. I was wondering if we could get him pushed over 2K. Still looking at 199 on my end, but he's got 15 likes, so I appreciate everybody going over there and doing that. So let's spin this. Y'all know that someone's going away with a banger prize, and we'll pull the DC Cosmic cards to throw in there with them. And the winner for today's new DC Day giveaway is going to Pops Attic. Yo, Pops gonna have to drop a comment. So this goes 2 ways. All right, so Pops, as you know, is my literal dad. He sells books on Instagram under Pops Attic. Whenever he wins anything, they legitimately go to him, and then they go to people that buy stuff off his stuff. He sends free stuff out with people all the time. So that's up to Pops. I'm more than happy to give them to him. He legitimately gets them, and then he pays them for it or keeps them or whatever. But 100% up to Pops. You want them, claim them. Claim them in the comments if you want them. Claim them in the comments. Boom, he's keeping them. All right, Pops, going to you. Well, huge congrats to Pops. You got you some sound effects covers. So major win. I know he's a Godzilla fan. He's the reason why I'm a Godzilla fan. He put me on. Didn't he, Monkey? Hey, Monkey, I got a question. Come here. It's a question. Who's better, Godzilla or King Kong?
King Kong.
That's right, King Kong. Don't forget your napkin. Remember these?
Can you open the one?
I can, but you can't touch them with your sticky plum hands.
Do it again.
Oh, battery might be dead. Let's see. Legit. There we go.
Godzilla.
All right, one time.
Why does Godzilla make that sound? I can't.
He sounds like Bubba, doesn't he?
Mhm.
Go get your napkin, though, because your hands are all plummy. Don't be touching stuff. That's going to do it for today. I have to go get rid of Little Miss Plummy Hands, and we have to get ready to go pick up her brother. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming, hanging out, spending some time in your afternoon with me here on the channel, talking these funny books. What is going on, Brian LCS? Another awesome individual. Big shout out to Brian for putting on the CBC Awards. And thank you to all the Legionnaires who voted for the channel, was a finalist in multiple categories, brought home a couple of awards, one for the Community Builder Award of the Year, as well as one for Comics Curing Cancer. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate one and all. Hashtag stream is rigged. Esteban, hop on Friday on the live chat. Come on screen. You can air your grievances, or you can air them tonight on Cliff's, what is it? Cliff's, was it Crisis, Comic Crisis? Cliff named the trivia show he's doing. That's tonight too. Can't wait for that. I'm planning on reading Big Birds of Prey, the Muppets DC. Yeah, we'll see. Thanks and have a great day, everyone. I appreciate it. Make sure thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate everybody. Don't know how to say thank you enough. And I'm not pulling any cosmic cards today because Pops has a full set, a literal full set. And I know that because the ones he was missing, I sent him as I unbox all those. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.